Lali-ho, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Trading Card Game. I spent many hours on this as a kid, but let me hit the start button because if I don't, it's going to lead through that again. Alright, this is one of my childhood memories, playing this game while riding with my dad in his cab. He was a truck driver, so occasionally his company would let him take passengers. And I got to do that a couple of times. Very nice to go see the country. Anyway, we are going to get a move on because this... oh, that was the wrong button. Ignore the audio fire there. We're just going to type in our name. I really need to pull my mic away so I stop breathing into my mic. Ugh. The one disadvantage about having the headset. The upside is the headset doesn't catch anything other than my voice, but... Anyway. Hellblaze is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. Well, not really. I never really had a collection thing. I do have some cards tucked away somewhere, but anyway. One day, Hellblaze heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon Trading Card Game's greatest players, the Grand Masters, are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Hellblaze visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. Okay, now I just want to stop real quick. Card researcher. We're in the realm of craziness that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has. Anyway. At least Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a decent story to this, for the most part. It's stupid in places, but I mean, come on. It's stupid fun. Dr. Mason. Alright. Oh, why the rush, Hellblades? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So you too finally want to start playing the card game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. I can agree with this. I just had no one to duel back then. But first, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck. And now you need an opponent. Hey Sam, I've played with him for a while. Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Hellblades. Okay, give it a try. This game's tutorial is a little heavy-handed and a little slow. Hey, Hellblades, hurry and come here. I can't control any of this. I can't deny this. I know the basics. The card game's a little complicated. Okay, I'll go through this instead of going through his tutorial. Energy. Your Pokemon have to have energy to do anything. It's basically the equivalent to PP, only they start at 0 and you add energy to them. Attacking, you can only attack at the end of the turn, essentially. When you select attack and perform an attack, your turn ends immediately. Retreating, Pokemon have a retreat cost, so if it's blank, you can retreat from the front at any time. But if you have a number of energies, you have to have that many energy discarded in order to retreat. Evolving Pokemon, your Pokemon, you can only play basic Pokemon, and then you evolve them using Stage 1 and Stage 2 mid-fight, or mid-duel, whatever. Pokemon powers are abilities before abilities were a thing. This was released during the, let's say, they said 98. Gen 3 was the introduction for abilities in the games, the actual mainline games, but Pokemon powers existed in the card game well before then. Ending your turn, you can just end your turn without attacking, of course, if you don't have the energy to attack or anything like that, or you just don't want to attack. There's sometimes, of course, strategy in doing that. So, that's your ending turn discussion there. Win or loss of a duel, there are 3 conditions that can be win or loss. 1, you have to be able to draw. Just like in Yu-Gi-Oh!, just like, I think it's that way in Magic, I'm not sure. In most card games, you have to be able to draw. If you can't draw, you immediately lose. The second condition is having active Pokemon. If you run out of active Pokemon, your last Pokemon's knocked out, and you have no one to take its place, you lose. And the final condition is prizes. So at the beginning of battle, you'll set aside insert number of prizes here. In most major duels, it's 6, but this game does have a lot of variation in that. And when you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, you draw a prize card. And so if you draw all of your prizes, you win. So that's the 3 conditions. You can either attempt to knock out an opponent's Pokemon, deck them out, which is a lot harder in this older game. I think there's a lot of ways to do that in the newer games, like the newer rules. And then prizes. So that's the win conditions. So nothing to ask. Is that all? Yes. They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. Unfortunately, we have to. Yeah, if you don't do as I say, you won't be able to proceed. You have no chance to do this without. Also, it says this might be easier if you read the trading card game instruction booklet while we play. It says that because the booklet actually had a step-by-step. I had this tutorial in it, step-by-step. Screenshots of the game and everything, if I remember correctly. So, why they put this in the game, I genuinely don't know. Anyway, you start by drawing 7 cards. I don't think this follows current rules, because I believe if you don't have a Pokemon, I don't remember what the rules are if you don't have a Pokemon. I know that in this game, if you don't have a Pokemon, you have to reshuffle your hand, or reshuffle the deck, and draw 7 new cards. There's a punishment to that in nowadays, because people would have, like, decks that only had just, like, 1 or 2 basic Pokemon and then flood it out with trainer cards or something, and would just shuffle their deck till they got that 1 card or something like that. It was dumb. I'm pretty sure that's what happened anyway. I know I've thought about doing that in this game. It was stupid. Don't do that. Anyway, in this case, I'm just skipping through the tutorial. It's going to want us to pick Goldie, which is actually not a bad choice in this case. Personally, I probably would start with Staryu, but considering we have Seeking in our hand, that's not a bad choice. So you have to have a basic Pokemon as a starter, and that's what this little green thing is. This is a basic, this is stage 1, these are energies, and this is a trainer card. Also, I like hitting select in order to sort. So you're going to be hearing the sort being a lot. When you have no Pokemon to put on your bench, press the B button to finish. And it places the prizes. In this case, they're only going to place 2. The game uses 2 to 6. Most players are 3 or 4. A couple are 2. And then all the massive, like, major duels are 6. And you coin flip to see who goes first. Person who flips the coin, which is always you in this case, decides if they flip the coin on its heads, they go first. If it's tails, the opponent goes first. So I think nowadays they let you select, like if you flip the coin, you get to select who goes, because there are definitely decks where going second is better. In this case, it's almost always better to go first, because you can attack on the first turn, which is another thing I don't think they do in the current rule set. So this is telling us it wants us to select an energy, place it on Goldeen, and then attack, and that's basic. So you have your attack menu. Of course, we have the Pokemon power. We don't have any Pokemon powers. You can use the check menu to select your play area, which is this area, your Pokemon in your hand and your discard pile. Your opponent's play area, which is just your opponent's Pokemon in discard. Obviously, you can't see their hand. The in play, which lets you see everything like in this kind of menu, which lets you just select everything. And the glossary is to tell you about the terms, damage counters. In Pokemon trading card game, they use little tin counters, and as you put counters on the Pokemon, they get damaged. And there's also a poison counter. And I always found it interesting, the way that status works is either the poison counter, which says it's poisoned, or it's how it's turned. I think if it's turned upside down, it's confused, and if it's sideways, it's paralyzed, or is it asleep? I forget which, like, left is one way and right is the other, or something like that. Anyway, I've always found that as interesting. Again, I don't know if there... Was it a sleep token? It might be a sleep token. Sleep works funny. Confusion's annoying. Like, confusion and paralyzed are probably the worst, too. Sleep is mildly irritating. Poison's deadly, though. Like, poison is... Oh my god. Poison's horrible. Yeah, no, I take everything back. Poison's like the worst status in the game. It's because of how it works. So, he's attaching fighting energy. Also, this game does not show you what the opponent draws when they do a search, which is something that they definitely changed in, like, all the trading card games. Like, all trading card games have it where if you search your deck for a card, you have to show your opponent. And of course, the reason is to make sure you're following the rules. Like, if you search a card, like, if you play a card that makes you search an energy card, your opponent has to know you actually searched an energy card, and so you would pull it out of the deck, show them the card, and then put the card in your hand. Like, that's the reason they do that. We're putting an energy on we're putting an energy on Goldeen and then evolving it. I was not reading the text, but it wants us to use Waterfall now. Oh, wait, no? Oh, I forgot to attach... I just need to attach a Psychic Energy. Oh, well, dearie me, I'll use Psychic Energy instead. Sorry. I would have used the Water Energy unless this deck has no Psychic Pokemon, in which case, why does it have Psychic Energy? We'll just ignore that. Okay, I did the Psychic Energy. Are you happy now? Ugh. The idea is that, oh, we need to save our Water Energy for our other Pokemon because we have a Water deck. But if you have a Water deck, why are you using Psychic Energy at all? Anyway, the card game does not have as many types as the actual game, but it does have... So, they added Dragon at some point, although Dragon here is just colorless, which is the same as normal. But what they did do is they added weakness and resistance to mirror weaknesses to said types. Like, I think it does cause some crossover. Like, electric Pokemon are usually weak to ground, so their only weakness is fighting energy, which is where ground is. Okay, and then Waterfall. You only have to use Headbutt. I think it actually said to use Headbutt, but in this case, there's no problem with using Waterfall. As long as it gets knocked out, it doesn't care. Both of these are Water Energy, so it doesn't matter. He's going to play Rattata. Rattata's going to bite me, because it's going to be Eradicate, which is still going to bite me. It's going to put me at one energy left, or one counter left. That's why it's set in dots, by the way. I have 6 damage counters on me right now. And a 7th will knock me out. So we drew Drowsy. When all your Pokemon are knocked out and there are no Pokemon, you lose the game. Yes, I've already said that. Sorry, I love this game. This tutorial is boring, though. But I have to get through it. So we place Drowsy. We already have Water on Staryu, so we put energy on Drowsy. And then we use Waterfall to end the turn. And then he bites me. Oh no, Seaking was knocked out. Looks like I'm seeking for a better Pokemon. Haha! Okay, so we're going to choose Staryu as the active Pokemon for the practice duel, which is what I would do anyway, because I don't have any Psychic Energy. Since I used it on Seaking, should have saved it for Drowsy. I'm not bitter. Oh, look, a potion. Staryu evolves into Starmie. Let's get Staryu ready to use Starmie's attack command. It's important to remember how much energy your evolutions need. So you can go ahead and prepare their lower stages without being wasteful. In this case, we're going to put Starmie needs 3 energy in total. I think it's like 2 water and a colorless. Colorless literally means anything, which is what he was complaining about, me using 2 water energy earlier, because Waterfall was 1 water and 1 colorless, so it's, you know, water and psychic works just fine. I just like personally having the correct energy because it looks better in my opinion. Oh look, you retreated Eradicate because you didn't want to lose Eradicate. So now we're getting kicked. But we're not going to draw Starmie. Nope, we got Seaking. We don't need Seaking. We already lost our Goldeen. So we have that potion. Let's go ahead and use it. And attach the energy card to Staryu so it'll be ready for whenever it becomes Starmie. Also, you haven't noticed it yet, but the moves are not exactly correct. There's a few altercations. I mean, I have Slap. I don't know what Slap... And Slap is water-based, by the way, because its elemental, typing is based on what Pokemon's using it, not the move itself. So there's that. That leads to some hilarity later on. Starmie! Of course we drew Starmie. Now we can evolve our Staryu. We have enough energy to use Star Freeze. What is Star Freeze? Well, this is what Star Freeze is. Star Freeze is broken. Okay, it's one water and 2 colorless. Recover is actually kind of broken too, but you use up 1. So if you're in a menu here and you want to figure out what something does, you need to start, and it'll let you examine it. So Recover, discard 1 energy in order to remove all damage counters. That can be evil. You can actually burn energy that way. Star Freeze. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon's now paralyzed. So in this game, paralysis is evil. If you have a thing that can consistently use paralyze, which most paralysis checks are a coin flip, but if you get lucky with those coin flips, paralysis can ruin an opponent. Poison is only worse because of how it works. And sleep is actually not as evil as paralysis because of how it works. Paralysis stops you from attacking. I think it may stop retreating. And just attack with Star Freeze. You don't have to do anything else. Just attack with Star Freeze and take the last prize. So we'll do that. Now, of course, it doesn't matter that he's paralyzed. He's getting knocked out. But it's still going to play the animation. And we draw our last prize. We win! That tutorial is so long. Basically, this is how the Pokemon trading card game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again too. This time was just practice, so I had you follow everything I said, but there are other styles of play, so try them out by choosing a normal duel. Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards? And we hand him our cards. We add some of my own cards to yours. Now, Hellblades, what kind of deck do you want? Please select the deck you want. Okay, so you have, of course, your choosing starters. So I don't remember what grass does. Like, each of these have a general style. Fire is annoying because fire burns energy. You have to have a lot of energy cards in fire decks because a lot of the fire Pokemon have attacks that discard fire energy to use. They're powerful, but they're also really bad. Like, I don't like the fire cards. I don't remember what grass does, though. But we're going to go with Squirtle and Friends. And the reason is because it gives us one of the most broken starting Pokemon ever. And it's not Squirtle, actually. Squirtle and Friends deck? Yes. Okay, a Squirtle and Friends deck. Here are the remaining cards. So we got the deck, and we got the extra cards. You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Collect new cards and try building a new deck. So, let us look at this deck. So, we got 2 Squirtles, a Wartortle, and a Blastoise. You know, Blastoise is good. It has a Pokemon Powder. Most times, you can only attach 1 energy per turn. But with Blastoise, you can attach as many water energy as you want. Because what you do is as often as you like during your turn before your attack. So you can activate his Pokemon Power and put in a water. And then activate his Pokemon Power and put in a water. And yes, Rain Dance. It was Rain Dance. I think Rain Dance did exist after this. Gen 2, I think, came out already? Or was it behind? I'm gonna have to look at the release dates now. But it was Rain Dance. Well, though, because this trading card game only has Gen 1 Pokemon. So if it's not before Gen 2 Pokemon, it's before Gen 2 Pokemon cards were released. Anyway, we have 1 Blastoise and Wartortle, which is not optimal by any stretch of the imagination. We have 2 Seal and 1 Dugong. That actually is pretty good. 1 Goldeen and Seaking. Seaking's not bad. 30 damage. Oh, I didn't check out Dugong. Dugong takes a lot of energy, but Aurora Beam is nice. It's just a flat 50 damage. And you can have Ice Beam to paralyze in case 50 damage isn't enough. Usually Aurora Beam is what you're playing him for, though. The paralysis is only good against beefy Pokemon. Staryu, Starmie, we have one of each. I would like additional Staryu and Starmie. Lapras, which is a great beefy Pokemon, 80 HP, so 8 counters, and Water Gun can be buffed. Just like Blastoise's attack, I didn't show it off, but it deals additional damage per extra energy, so it only costs 1 energy. So you can add up to 2 more energy, so you can put 3 energy on Lapras to make Water Gun 30 damage instead of 10. And Blastoise's works that way too. It takes 3, so you can have 5 energy. I think. Wait, hold up. Yeah, you can put 5 energy on him to make it do 60 instead of 40. So I like water cards because of that. There's a lot of that going on. But the card that I actually love that it gives me is Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is a basic, no evolutions Pokemon, comes right out, has 20 damage for 1 energy and 40 damage for 3 energy, and is a fantastic, fantastic Pokemon. His only downside is his weakness to Psychic, but we'll get to that. So just don't use that against the Psychic deck. And the reason it's broken is because also, let's just check out Pikachu real quick. See how its weakness is Fighting Energy? Anything... Oh, I didn't mean to add a Pikachu. Go away. Anything in this category will cause that weakness to Pikachu. So, electric Pokemon are devastated by Hitmonchan. It's beautiful. It also gives us some Psychic Pokemon, which I'll end up phasing out. These Ghastlies are horrible, by the way. Sleeping Gas is a coin flip for sleep, and that doesn't sound like bad until you realize how sleep works in the game. Destiny Bond is just absolutely horrid. Like, it's... You discard a Psychic Energy, and then the enemy just doesn't attack you. It's... It is so stupid. Like... The only reason to have Ghastly is to use Gengar, and I don't have Gengar, so I don't want Ghastly any longer than I have to. In fact, I may... Do I have any trainer cards? I don't. So he's going to have to stay in the deck until we do a little bit of grinding. Because we don't have a lot of cards to replace him with. We do have Charmander and Charmeleon, but because we didn't get Charmander and Friends, we don't have Charizard. And same thing with, I think... Oh, no, we don't even have Bulbasaur. That's funny. What is Grass good for? Oh, okay, Pinsar's a good character, actually. But he takes 2 to get going. That's probably the only thing I don't like. Iron Grip does cause paralysis, though, so... And Guillotine's 50, but that's a 4 energy cost for 50. That's not that great. But for a Grass, it is powerful. Like, if I need Grass, that'll probably be something to work in. So there's some good things. Also, Metapod doesn't have Harden. It has Stiffen instead. And String Shot does damage, so there's that. And Paralysis. And Poison Sting is considerably worse. Like, wow. I don't know why it has both of those, honestly, unless you're just trying to use it to stall. Now, stalling is a thing you can do, so... Yeah, stalling's definitely a thing you can do. Not looking it off into space because of a character later on. No, I don't know what you're talking about. So our first thing... yeah, we're just going to save deck because we didn't alter it or anything. And we are going to go ahead and save in the diary. Diary is our save menu. We can save at any time. That gets broken sometimes. Anyway, we are going to leave momentarily because we want to go to any of the clubs. I'm going to go to Fire because I'm going to start farming Fire. I have a Water deck. Why would I not? But first, well, the Fire Metal isn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Hellblades. What are you doing? Huh? That's a deck. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards? Yeah. What? I can't believe it. You, the legendary Pokemon cards? Don't make me laugh. Too late, apparently. Alright, listen up. I'll teach you what it's about. To inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, you must defeat the 8. That's an 8. That is an 8, right? It doesn't look like an 8. It looks like a... I don't know what that looks like. Hey, the Club Masters get the 8 medals. Then you have to go to Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grandmasters there. There's no way you can do it. You might as well just give up and go home. The legendary Pokemon cards are gonna be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, Hellblades. So that's our rival, Ronald. Ugh, I hate Ronald. Greetings, welcome to the Fire Club. This is a club for boys with burning passion for fire Pokemon. Fire Pokemon have the greatest attack power of all Pokemon. That's not necessarily true, but we'll go with that then. So, in this case, I can talk to these guys and not have to worry about dying. Mania. You're just a mania. Burning with Pokemon Fever today. One day I'm going to inherit the legendary cards. I doubt it. Energy cards are very important. Yes, they are. Come back and see me when you collect a lot of energy cards. Oh yeah, we'll talk to him. Then I'll let you in a secret. Okay. Do you know the empty house on the cape to the northwest? That's Ishihara's house. Isn't it nice to have friends? Yes. Also, we have the card album, so there are 4 primary booster packs you can collect. You can also see which booster packs each card is in. So you can see if we wanted more copies of Staryu, we would get them from this booster pack. Hitmonchan. So, yes, I'm going to be farming the Coliseum booster pack for those. Also, the energy cards come out of Coliseum. They're technically in all the cards, though, I think. They're rare. Energy cards are rare with one exception, and the only thing you can get from that exception is energy cards. So, you have the Evolution pack, which we don't have a lot from. But I want to say that Starmie, yeah, Starmie's here. So, Starmie, as well as Squirtle and all, is going to be here. And Ghastly and Haunter, but notice that Gengar is absent. Gengar is in a different pack. Mystery, which we have very few cards from, literally just Lapras and Nidoran Female. And then Laboratory, I don't think I have anything in, yeah. So, we'll eventually, there's also a 5th pack, I think, but I don't remember what that's about. It's been so long since I played this, outside of a little bit on the Nintendo Switch. So the Switch Game Boy streaming thing has this, but sadly I can't play because of my pass-through. We won't get into that. We also get email from Dr. Mason. So if it's blinking like this, then it's a new email. We haven't read it. Hellblades, it's me, Dr. Mason. Are you getting the hang of the Pokemon trading card game? I haven't played again yet. I have some information for you about booster packs. If you want to collect the same cards, duel the same person many times to get a particular booster pack. By doing so, you'll be able to collect the same cards, making it easier for you to build your deck. Another method for collecting cards, use Card Pop. And we won't be using that. When you and your friend use Card Pop, you'll each receive a new card. Once you pop with a certain friend, you won't be able to pop again with that friend again. So, find many friends who own the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy and Card Pop with them to get new cards. Oh, here's something for you. He digitally emailed us, electronic mail, and we received a booster pack. Anyway. Oh, Gyarados. Okay, I'm going to sort this. So we got 1 Grass Energy. See, energies are rare. But we got Charmander, Charmeleon, got Gyarados, a Machop, a Abra. Not really that big of a deal. Pikachu's nice, I guess. I'll need the Pikachu. This is actually a pretty good, decent Pikachu. Yeah, it starts with Gnaw. And Thunder Jolt's kind of okay. There's a better Pikachu, but we'll get to that later. I'll be sending you useful information by email. Also, attach a booster pack for you. So check your mail often. Mason Laboratory. See, he even said it was... He said it was email and he attached a booster pack. How? I mean, I suppose it's the Pokemon universe with their technology of being able to digitize physical objects, but come on. Anyway, so this is the Fire Club. Let's go see the main hall. I love this music. You know what? Hard stop. I love the music in this game. This game's music is amazing. It's a little repetitive at times because the loops are a little short, but it's still good. So we have 5 people, 5 people here because of me. 4 people here. They're quote-unquote trainers. You have the 3 major people and then the big guy back here. Each club master, has a specific way of getting you to battle them. Like letting you battle them. I think in his case, I'm going to save it beforehand because I don't want to battle him by accident. I want to say he doesn't battle you until you beat all his friends. I'm Ken, the fighting your club master. So, you collecting medals to inherit the legendary book cards? Well, you have almost no cards. If you wish to duel me, Go collect more cards. Okay, so his condition is having more cards, having a certain number of cards. I don't know if that's total cards or if that is, like, out of the collective. But we're going to battle this guy. This is the Fire Club, where guys with burning passion for Pokemon trading cards get together for heated duels. Join the fiery fun. And we're going to duel John. 4 prizes. Let's heat it up. Anger deck. Alright, so now we get to the meat of the actual game. No tutorials, no fluffling about. Oh god, I started with Abra. Okay, I did start with Pokeball. I might be okay, but I have no psychic energy. Oh boy. I have to win like 2 or 3 coin flips for this to be good. Oh well. This is the way the card games work. This is why you save often in this game. Now, losing a normal duel like this is not a bad thing. There are definitely moments where you have to win, though. And the game, thankfully... Well, okay, if I had Psychic Energy, I'd be okay then. So before we use the Pokeball, let's use Bill. Psychic Energy. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm still going to use the Pokeball. Ah, fail. Damn. Oh well. Okay, so we have a chance. Abra has to survive. Abra can survive 1 turn because... Let's discard. Okay, so I need 3 energy. Okay, so how Growlithe works is... Growlithe's attack requires 2 energy. So I have a free turn. I have a turn that he can't do anything to me at all. But I need a second Psychic Energy. I can use a Water or Fighting Energy. Probably use Fighting. For the colorless, but I need another Psychic Energy. So let's see what happens. I actually don't care if this paralysis goes through. It's the second one I have to have go through. Because Flare will hurt me. If he has a Power Plus, it's over. And he used Bill, so there's a good chance he's going to get a Power Plus. This guy runs Power Plus. Oh, he's not powering Growlithe. Okay, I might be okay then. If he's not going to attack with Growlithe, then I might be able to get Kadabra. Oh, hey, here's Rattata. Okay, Rattata, you go there. And Rattata only requires 1 energy, so I'm going to give him that. If you hold B, you can actually press up, down, left, or right to see different things. Left is discard pile for you. Right is discard pile for the opponent. Up is the opponent's team, you know, their bench. And back is your bench. And I can use that to select retreat cost 0. Okay, so I'm going to retreat Abra because he has no retreat cost and put Rattata up front. The reason is because I want to keep Abra alive. So let's bite a Growlithe. Let's bite a puppy. Now, of course, you might be wondering why. Oh, he's preparing for Arcanine. Okay, that's not good. And I drew a Water Energy. That is worse. Alright, I'm going to put 1 Water Energy on Abra and hope I get a Psychic Energy. He's preparing for Arcanine. Arcanine has Quick Attack. Quick Attack will probably kill Rattata. Oh no, he's swapping. He's getting him out. He didn't get rid of the Fire Energy he needed. So now he's going to go to Cubone instead and use Rage. If I hit Cubone... Oh, weakness. Crap. Right. Okay. Oh, hello, Geodude. What are you doing here? Okay, I'm going to put... I should use the Water Energy on Rattata. Let's put a Water Energy on Geodude. I need a Fighting Energy for him, though. Okay. I'm going to die regardless. Let's go ahead and bite him. Okay, I send Abra out. If I draw a Psychic Energy, I equip it, and I immediately evolve. If I draw a Fighting Energy, I retreat to Geodude, and I pray that his attack works. And if I don't draw either, I still retreat to Geodude, because Geodude needs to tank for me for a minute. So, here we go. It's a Water Energy. Well, Geodude's going to be tanking. I'm sorry, Geodude. You're going to die, I'm pretty sure. See, I need a Fighting Energy to use Stone Barrage. Stone Barrage is terrible. Let me show you Stone Barrage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. So you do 1 damage counter per heads until you hit tails. And you usually flip tails immediately. I don't like Stone Barrage, but he's in the starting deck. I don't have a choice but to use him right now until I get better cards. And he Gust of Winded. Ah, shoot. Welp. Goodbye, Kadabra. Shouldn't have bit him. I should not have bit him. That was all on me. Oh well. I mean, there's still a chance I can take this, but I would have to draw Lapras. Like, there's my Psychic Energy. This is what the game does to you, by the way. This is the trolling the game does. This is why one of these mixed decks, this starter deck is kind of bad. Like, all the starter decks are... Starter decks are kind of bad. Hey, Lapras! Okay, hold up. This just got a little bit better. I might be able to make... Because I can take out that Cubone with Lapras on next turn. And now his Tauros has a double colorless, oh god. I've not been paying attention to everything he's been doing, to be fair. Probably a very bad practice. But I can take out that Cubone. And that will give me a little bit of breathing room. Hello, Psychic Energy. I don't need Psychic Energy. I need more Water Energy. Okay, real quick. Okay, Growlithe's about down. Growlithe has 2 fire. Tauros only has 2, but that means he can do Stomp. Okay. Well, let's Water Gun the Cubone and get rid of it. Cubone's usually a staller, but then again, Rage is actually mean. Hello, Squirtle. Oh god, he put Tauros up front. Alright. So I'm going to have to rely on Confuse Ray. Oh no, he's using Rampage. Oh no, he did use Stomp. I guess he's only going to use Rampage, if it'll take me out. Probably. Oh, look, the useless thing I never want on my theme. Okay, Squirtle, get out there. I can take him out with 2. Oh, that's why he hasn't. So it's 20 plus 10 for every damage counter. That would make it 50 if I hit him with Water Gun. I don't have a choice. I have to go for the triple Water Gun. Because I can't survive 3 turns. I can barely survive 2. I have to hope that whatever he does, he's going to go to Growlithe. I'm not going to... A Defender. Really? You jerk. Dang it. I should have gone for the Confuse. I am... Oh, look, a Fighting Energy that I don't need. Yeah, this is a Foobar. Because he's going to survive. The only thing I can do is try to Confuse Ray. And I failed. Yep, this is Foobar. Hello, Arcanine. Oh, it's Arcanine! I kind of like both of those names, to be honest with you. And we lost. Prepare for that to happen a lot. Guess my deck was harder than yours this time. Let's heat it up again. Yeah, I actually need to beat you. Oh, wait, I just thought of something horrible that I forgot to do. If you're a real man, you gotta compete with Duel. Yeah. Shush. I forgot to do this. I am gonna leave dueling animation on. Now, if I start grinding, I'll probably do none. Or when I start grinding. Yeah, see how fast that is? Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. There we go. I forgot to turn up the text speed. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Do I have fighting energy? I do have a fighting energy. All right then. Now this is a run. Hitmonchan may not be the end-all be-all, but boy is it good. And it started with a Taurus. Okay, I have to pray he doesn't have a double colorless. He only had a fighting. Alright, we're good. Let's put a Meowth. Let's put a fighting on Hitmonchan. Let's use the Pokeball. And who am I gonna get? Let's sort our deck here. Okay, so the thought process. If I get Wartortle, then I can guarantee, because that'll give me both stages for Squirtle. And both Squirtles are in here, so I could go for Lapras. I think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to grab Wait. Do I have Raticate in my hand? Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to grab Wartortle. Alright, so let's jab, and that's going to do 40 damage, because he's weak to fighting. So if he gets double colorless, I'm dead. Fire to Dodo. Okay, he knows he's going to lose Taurus, so he didn't even bother putting that on there. And I drew Squirtle. What are the odds of that? Okay, let's put Squirtle with some water energy, and we'll do another jab. You can't evolve the same turn you play, and you just like that, you also can't evolve a Pokemon again in the same turn you evolved it before. So you do have to take 2 turns to get Squirtle to Blastoise in this case, as an example. Fury Attack is better than Stone Barrage because even though it can only do 20, getting a Tails right off the bat doesn't immediately cause it to do nothing. So, and Rattata will play. We'll put Psychic on Rattata. And we'll go ahead. Well, hold up. What is Wartortle? Oh, yeah. Wartortle doesn't have it until 3 energy. Okay, so let's not evolve yet. Just in case. And we'll jab the bird. Oh, he resists fighting. Right. Okay. So there's no point in me doing jab. Yeah. Fury Attack. Flip your coins. I'm going to ignore the fact that he's just got 4 coin flips in a row correct. Let's put Psychic on Meowth, because Meowth has to have 2 energy. What is Hitmonchan? Hitmonchan has a retreat cost 2, right? I thought so. Alright. Yep. Okay, come on. 6 heads in a row. Game? Taking one of my star players and turning them into a chump, and I'm not happy about it. Alright, it's okay. To be fair, I probably should have grabbed Goldeen, because I have Seeking in my inventory. Oh, hey, you flipped 2 tails, finally. Oh, look, Kadabra. Well, this is a problem. And it's over. Okay, so I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to put somebody up front. Rattata, I need you to stall for me, please. And I just drew Seal. That's kind of pathetic. Bite him! Bite the bird! Oh, no. So, as long as Dodrio is benched, pay 1 energy less to retreat your active Pokemon. Oh, and it's the bench Doduo that he did that to. Okay. Professor Oak, he discarded his hand. He has a tendency to deck out, so... Or he can deck out. He does have a lot of cards that pull from his deck, so... Ah, I got very lucky there. Now, I'm not going to knock out this Doduo yet. I want to give myself a chance to do this as an example. Now that I can use Bite, I can... And now, actually, Blastoise can go ahead and come out because he needs 3 waters. So... So I'm about to get one of my powerhouses. He swapped it out. Of course he did. He's fixing it up. He's fixing this Power plus Bite, my Rattata. I don't like you, sir. Crap, he's gonna hit my Wartortle, or my Blastoise with Super Fang now. 40, how much does it do normally? 40, okay, it's 40 regardless. I have 70, and Blastoise has 100. Yeah, it's actually better if I stay Wartortle for now. Because of his ability to use Super Fang. Right there. Does damage does damage to the defending Pokemon equal to half the defending Pokemon's remaining HP, rounded up to the nearest 10. So if I have 70, he does 4. He would have done an additional damage if I had Blastoise out at the time. So that did help me. I should have put an energy on Meowth. That was a little silly that I didn't. Now I can Hydro Pump, and I have 60 HP instead of 50. Strategy. I hate your Taurus. Why do you have a Taurus here staring at me? No! Of course. Blastoise is not going to save me, and I keep drawing non-water energies. I have a Pokemon that lets me put as much water energy as I want on things, and I can't get water energy. It's stupid. Okay. Yeah, we're not putting him down. He's just outright terrible. There's also a better Ghastly. Like, I mentioned a better Pikachu earlier. There's a better, much better Ghastly. Oh, look, he confused himself even though he died. It's not going to matter because Blastoise was knocked out, so, I mean... Hang on. I can examine my hand real quick. I do have energy to put... Okay, that's what I need to know. Let's put Geodude down. Professor Oak, actually not a bad idea. So we're going to use the Psychic Energy on Geodude. We are going to use Professor Oak to get rid of everything in our hand and draw 7 new cards. Alright, and we got absolutely, positively shit. Oh, look, a Haunter. And this Haunter's not that great either, by the way. Hypnosis and Dream Eater is a horrible, horrible mix. Again, because of how sleep works in this game. Sleep is terrible. We'll get to sleep in a minute. Also, hey, some water energy, finally. Too bad that Squirtle's useless, because I don't have his evolutions. I should have put down Ghastly, but... whatever. Alright, so I've already used energy this turn, so let's just go ahead and use Stone Barrage. And that is why Stone Barrage is terrible. And that is the game. You know, it's funny, because of his weakness to stones, or to fighting, Stone Barrage would have killed him. If it had hit even once. This game is me personified. It rips defeat from the jaws of victory. Constantly. Oh, great. This deck is so terrible. Oh, I'm also getting bad draws. Usually, I end up with more water energy than I've been getting. Oh, hey, water energy. Finally. Okay, so Scoop Up is nice. Scoop Up discards all the cards attached to a Pokemon, but brings the Pokemon to your hand. It's a great way of re-healing a Pokemon who's just absorbing damage for you. And he only started with a Rattata. This game is being nice to me now. It's like, you know what? You went through 2 horrible duels with us constantly kicking your ass. Here's a weak Pokemon if you can manage to beat it before I get more. If. Okay, looking at this. Okay, I have to roll for Hitmonchan, and I didn't. I failed. No. Oh well. He's gonna get another Pokemon. He's gonna put down Growlithe or something, and I'm gonna get owned. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, so I win. Can't believe I got Mercy. Mercy Wind. That's sad, actually. So there we go. We won the duel with John, finally. Yeah, I was really hot. You're the greatest. Here, let me give you this. Let's heat it up again. And he gives us the evolution pack. So there's some good cards here. We got Butterfree, nice. That terrible Ghastly, Jigglypuff. This is actually a pretty decent Jigglypuff. Something you might notice. So these cards have other things they did come from. And I want to say that's what the little icon to their right, between the star and the picture. Like, that one's a Vileplume. That one's a Fossil. That one doesn't have one. But this one says GB. I'm pretty darn sure that the ones that are labeled GB are only available from the Game Boy. Maybe they had physical versions that were released, but I've not seen them myself. And I haven't looked them up, so I could be completely wrong. They could have even made them because of the game. Maybe they're the ones that came with the game. I got the game secondhand, sadly, so I didn't get the cards that came with it. Which wouldn't surprise me if the person bought the game originally for the sole purpose of getting the cards. But that's all good. The game was fantastic, and I definitely poured hours into it. But yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know. But I do know that there's some decent cards here. And I got another Squirtle, so that's not a bad thing. I got a Flareon, another Butterfree. Jinx. Jinx is actually a pretty good one, too. Double Slap's okay. Meditate is pretty dang good, actually. So this one's interesting. It deals damage plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on the defending Pokemon. So as you deal damage to them, they take more damage. Very, very good for beefy Pokemon. Good counter for, like, Snorlax. Snorlax. Also, that picture of Graveler is just so badass. Harden is stupid, though. There are times when it's like he's a good stall Pokemon because of Harden. Because it doesn't flip a coin. It is guaranteed. Whenever 30 or less damage is done, you get no damage. But it doesn't reduce damage. It is just prevents 30 or less. I mean, Cubone's good. Cubone's Snivel is another guarantee. This one is a reduction. Is that it flat out, if your opponent attacks, they do 20 less damage than what they would. It works well with Rage because you can lower their damage to make it where you're almost dead, and then hit them with Rage for max damage. That's what it's designed for. I like the Cubone card. But I don't think I got anything worth getting for my deck personally, so let's save it and fight this guy. Hey, does everyone have the fever? Do you have the fever? If you have the Pokemon fever, duel with me. No. Why are you being so cold? Come on, catch the fever. Yes. Single match with 4 prizes. Come on, duel me. Fire Club member, Adam. Flamethrower deck. This guy is the one that teaches you about burn damage. And by that I mean the fact that they burn their energy. Oh, hey. I have no basic Pokemon. Now, in this game, there's no special thing that happens there. It just makes you redraw. You shuffle the deck again and redraw. Ooh. Not a bad starting hand. Both Goldeen and Seeking and a Water Energy and other energy to use with it. That's actually pretty dang good. Yeah, let's do that, actually. I will save the Psychic Energy. I'll probably use the Fighting Energy because I have a Kadabra in my hand. And I play first. Wow. It did give him a Eevee at first, which is going to annoy me if it uses Tail Wag. Tail Wag, because I'm pretty sure this game happened first. Well, and maybe Gen 2? Oh no, Gen 2 did happen first, because Gen 2 happened, and then Crystal happened afterwards on the Game Boy Color, and this was released on Game Boy Color. So technically this happened around the same time as Gen 2. The cars just hadn't been released yet. Yep, tail wag went off. So I cannot use attacks next turn unless I evolve. By the way, I evolved. Sorry, you're getting waterfalled. Oh, you're doing quick attack, are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you expect to do damage to me? Here, Seal. Have some water energy. You're not gonna need it, because I'm fixing to end this now. You won the duel with Adam. I feel kind of bad. That guy kind of went down like a bitch, actually. Whoa, I lost! Here's the booster pack is yours. You know, I hate saying that, but, like, no, that poor guy, admittedly, he had one of my draws. Also, I just got another Hitmonchan. Okay, hold up. Oh, Nidorino, nice. There's a couple of other good cards I'm getting. Actually, I should have looked at that other. That's a new Pikachu. Duxtrio's good too. Look at that damage, 70 damage for 4 energy. But if you use it, you also damage your bench Pokemon. You have to make sure to use Duxtrio when it's by itself. Let's duel again. See ya. You know, I hate saying like that, but that guy, he had a bad run. He kind of. So I'm gonna get rid of 2 Golems or two Geomanders. I make upwards. We only have 6 fighting energy. That is sad. Energy search. Yeah, we could do plus power or gust of wind. Actually, hold up. Gust of wind is kind of mean, so I'm gonna do that. Now I will fight this guy just to close off this video. I'm going to be grinding off of probably him and him, and that's because this guy is. There's only 4 booster packs, so come on, people, say fire Pokemon. You, come on, say fire, fire Pokemon. Okay, let's duel. Dang, you're icy cold. Come on, say fire Pokemon. 4 prize max. Here we go. Fire Pokemon. Fire Club member Jonathan. Reshuffle deck. I don't remember this guy's deck actually. Well, I seem to have Pokemon everywhere. Only one I have that can do any kind of attack at the moment is Rattata. So another Pokemon. I didn't need the Pokeball. I play second. Oh god, I have Rattata up front. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Rattata. Okay, Ponyta and Fire Energy. And I drew Abra. Okay, we'll put Abra down. Hold up. Let's put the Fighting Energy on Hitmonchan. I'm gonna see if I can draw Kadabra. Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. Can Rattata retreat? Yes. Yes, Rattata can retreat. Okay. Hello, Hitmonchan. Get out here. Punch a dog. Don't actually punch dogs, please. I know Hitmonchan's about to eat fire, but, you know. If they're gonna give me the power to use Special Punch, I'm going to use Special Punch. You cannot stop me. Okay. So I'm going to sacrifice this Psychic Energy and use Special Punch. Its animation is literally the same as Jab, but it just does more damage. Hello, Machop. I don't need you. I need Kadabra or something that's not... I just got Flame-tailed. Gosh darn it. Okay, so Seal absorbs some damage for me while I draw more fighting energy, apparently. Machop. Machop's actually good because it does 20 damage per hit too. Just sit there and burn, I guess. Sorry, Seal. There's a Vulpix there. I hit the button too fast. Flametail. Flametail doesn't have an effect. It's just raw damage. That's one of the reasons that Ponyta's like really dangerous. Okay, so if I put it on this seal, it's just gonna die. Let's put it on the next seal. Sorry, you're gonna die, buddy. I'm so sorry. There's no point in me trying to save you at this point. So I'm gonna put up Machop. Ugh. Not Vulpix. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, seriously, stop with the Pokemon. I need energy. Oh, why did I attack? Oh, I made it. I kicked the puppy. I'm sorry. First I punched a puppy, now I kicked a puppy. I feel bad. I'm already confused. You can't confuse me anymore. I really shouldn't have attacked again, but oh well. Really? Really? Okay, you know what? You know what? Seal, get out here. Dugong, you only need... Okay, I need any energy for Dugong. Any energy. Gust of Wind may come in handy. Okay, he's gonna use Friendship Song if he doesn't get another energy card. Energy removal! No! Ah! Hate you! But nobody came. Game, why do you hate me? Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? Give me that. Give me that Vulpix. Give me that freaking Vulpix. Goodbye, Vulpix. Hello, Goldeen. How many Pokemon have I got in my hand right now? Oh, great. Random Pokemon has been summoned to the bench. I could use Bill. Oh look, discard fodder. I found a use for it, everybody. Oh, hey. Sorry, Abra. Game. Where are my energy cards? Okay, he's flooding his bench. Gotta love that. I didn't even see what it was. I'll check it in a second. Hello, Scoop Up. Scoop Up's not gonna... It was another Pidgey, okay. Scoop Up's not gonna help me. I can't do anything. Get out of my hand. Just headbutt a fluff ball. Oh no. No, not expand. Ugh, now I can't even damage the darn thing. Okay, so here's what we do. Here's what we do. We evolve. We play Switch. Retreat cost to 1. 0, but you'll die quickly. 1, 2. I have to put in Abra. Okay. I'm gonna play. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have put Gladine down. Oh, well. Put down Gladine. Trainer card. Professor Oak. Big brain moment. Energy! Paralyze, fool! I don't care that you resist. Paralyze. You go nowhere and you like it. Hello, Pidgeotto. Finally! Oh my god, why? Dugong, get out here. End this madness. Okay. That was a great duel! I want you to have this. Coliseum. So it's the same pack as the other guy, but the other guy is much easier. Like, I'm not going to say that he's easy, but he's a lot easier by comparison. Another Kadabra, wonderful. Actually, I do need those Kadabras. So Kadabra is a good Pokemon. Super Psy is fantastic damage for only 3 energy. I love Kadabra in a Psychic deck. Let's duel again. Come on, people, say fire Pokemon. Let me give this guy one more oops, sorry. Let me give this guy an actual play before I leave off. See if he's got better luck. Oh, look. This is like my least favorite hand ever. Okay, Abra is worth starting with. What is Ghastly has no retreat cost, so I could technically throw him in the front. But he's useless without Psychic Energy, and I'm saving that Psychic Energy for Abra, so... Rattata first. Rattata does have an evolution I can find. I am putting Ghastly on the field because I'm a glutton for punishment. And I play first. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that Fighting Energy on Rattata. Hello, Charmander. You're a problem if you get energy. He actually has, is it Flamethrower he has? I forget. He has, it may be Ember. It burns 1 energy, but does like 30 damage, I think. Yeah, see? Discard 1 energy in order to use this attack, but it's 30 damage for only 2 energy. It's dangerous. That's a lot of Psychic Energy. Now if I could just find a Kadabra. So you can knock out Rattata on this turn. Oh god, he evolved. And he got enough to do Slash. That is not good. Nice. Oh, I got lucky there. So unless he evolves again immediately, this thing's going down. And he didn't. Now, if he had Charizard in his hand, it was going to be over. I'm going to say that right now. Charizard would have kicked my butt. I don't have a trainer card in the discard, so yeah. That time he had a far more dangerous hand, but he still went down pretty easily. So yeah, that guy is one that I'm going to farm because I want more Hitmore chance. Also, you know, there's a lot of cards in that deck. I got a Zapdos. Oh. Oh, this is a good Zapdos, too. There is only one other Zapdos in the game, but we won't talk about that Zapdos. Thunder makes it damage itself, but, like, it is a tanky bird. 90 HP is a lot at this era. Now, obviously, nowadays, they have cards with, like, 180 HP, but, I mean, let's not get into that. Also, Thunderbolt, I don't like Thunderbolt unless Zapdos is about to die. Thunderbolt's a great Hail Mary for getting rid of his energy in a good way, rather than just wasting it. That was a good draw. He's good to have like one or two in a lightning deck. So yeah, that's what the game's about. I love this game, and I was gonna do this game eventually anyway. So it's just kind of off the top of Quest, I guess. As like, you know what? Here's another good Game Boy game. So when we come back, we'll probably do more of actual challenges, but I need to get the deck going first. There's going to be a lot of grinding involved. So until then, we hope to see you again. Later!